So the way that you will get results with clients when you first start working with new business owners is threefold, really. The first one is you've got the best business coaching system in the world, taken from 30 plus years of trials, tribulations, having the best people in the world around us, whether that be external speakers, whether that be coaches that are just absolutely incredible and run really successful businesses. There's 30 years worth of coaching tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of businesses all over the world, and putting all the expertise, all the things that helped business owners win and seeing the things that made them lose, combined into one system that you have at your disposal, just a couple of clicks. That's the first thing. You've got the best business system in the world. The second thing that you're going to do to help clients get results is hold them accountable. This is kind of like when you go to the gym and you have a personal trainer. If that personal trainer isn't even that technical, they don't have that much knowledge, but they just stand at the side of you and watch and keep pushing you one more rep. Well, that last rep when you're really struggling is where all the growth comes from. So you perform so much better, up to 10 times better, just by having someone stood there asking you to do more. That's the accountability. And that's the second way that you're going to get these business owners getting great results. Most business owners aren't accountable to anyone. So therefore they start slacking a little bit. The third thing, so combine those two things. They've got the best business system in the world. You've got this incredible level of accountability. The third thing that you're going to do to help business owners get results is give them the education. So you can use the system, you can get them reading, you can get them studying, you can invite them to your events and your workshops and your seminars. Basically, we're here to teach them how to fix the problems that we've got, as well as coach them and draw out some of the answers and then hold them accountable to doing it. So if you can combine those three things, the best business system in the world, you holding them accountable and giving them great knowledge to overcome their problems, that is where the results come from. The main reason that ActionCOACH is successful is one, the business system. It is the best in the world. The founder of ActionCOACH, Brad Sugars, pretty much created the business coaching industry. And in our 30 plus year experience, we have seen every problem, every challenge you can possibly imagine, figured out a system to overcome it, and it is all documented in one place that is easily accessible for the coaches to get into. So you've just got world-class education at your fingertips and world-class business systems. I think the second thing is the fact that when you join the ActionCOACH community, one thing ActionCOACH are really good at is bringing incredible people into the community to be coaches, firm owners. And that means that you're surrounded by genuinely astonishing people that have had these incredible careers before ActionCOACH. They've had incredible careers as coaches and ran these incredible businesses. And it's just great to be surrounded by so many superstars that you can learn from and that are so abundant in giving you help and knowledge. For me, when you combine those two things, it's difficult not to be successful. When you've got the best business system in the world and the best people running that system and helping you and guiding you all the way, even though it's your own business, these people are there at the drop of a hat to help you. If you've got the best system, the best people, it'll be difficult not to be successful. The background and qualifications you need to become a great action coach and to join ActionCOACH is really varied, actually. There are some common traits that sit between everyone that ends up joining ActionCOACH. In terms of professional background, in terms of things that you've done, we've got incredible action coaches that have been business owners. We've got a lot of action coaches that were clients of ActionCOACH and they loved it that much and saw a difference that it made to their life. They wanted to help other people do the same thing. So we've got business owners, former ActionCOACH members. We've got people that have done really well in corporate or have climbed the career ladder. Maybe they were managers or leaders or they were specialists in one of the business functions, whether that be marketing, sales, finance. So we've got people that have been employed and been in great corporate careers. And we've got people that have been career coaches, whether they've been life coaches or business coaches elsewhere, and they wanted to join and really use our system and learn how to build a business coaching business rather than just be a solopreneur working alone. Where people come from is fairly varied. The one thing that people have in common when they start as an action coach is this real desire to help other people. It's just abundant throughout the community, and you see it with how the coaches treat each other. They're all so abundant when it comes to helping each other. You can speak to the top 10 coaches in the world, and they are more than happy to help you and give you enough time to get the light bulb moment that that person that they're speaking to needs. So they're abundant with time. They just want to help. And that's probably the most common trait, as long as this desire to develop personally and work on themselves. We often get asked, can we train the team members, the managers? Basically, can you train my people as well as coach me as the business owner? Not only is the answer yes, that's actually ideal. If you as the business owner are learning all this good stuff, you're taking in all this new information, what you'll start to see is you start to change who you are and how you run the business for the better. You'll become the best version of you. Now, if your whole team are staying still and you don't have the skill, maybe you're not a qualified trainer who's got years of experience training people, or you don't have the time, maybe you do have the skill, but you don't have the time to train your whole team, what happens is you start accelerating and growing, your whole team stays still. Now, here's the thing about growing a business. It's your team that get the result, not you. So it's really going to slow down your progress if you're growing and improving, your team aren't. So the ideal scenario is absolutely you bring the team on this journey with you so that you all grow together. How can you have a high performance team if they're not getting training? Well, the good news is if you get them trained by some of the best trainers and coaches in the world, they're going to become one of the best teams in the world. And that's how you're going to win. Do you get to attend local events? Again, the answer is yes, absolutely. We have so many local events that we run to provide support to the local business community. And the thing about the events is this, it really brings another paradigm to your learning experience. Sometimes people love to learn when they're watching podcasts, videos, maybe they're reading a book. But there's a whole different dynamic when you come in a room with a bunch of other business owners that have all gone through the same problems you're going through. It eradicates this feeling of loneliness. Being a business owner can be a lonely job. It can be a lonely occupation. So when you're surrounded with other business owners, there's an electric atmosphere. Everyone's excited and you're surrounded with people that all want you to win. That is special. There are so many people out there that don't want you to win, that get a little bit jealous if you get ahead. The beautiful thing about our communities is this. Everyone wants everyone else to succeed. You're going to have a whole bunch of new cheerleaders. You're going to be in an environment that is just conducive to incredible learning and taking new information in. And you're just going to feel electric and you're going to feel motivated and inspired when you leave these events. So yes, we run local events. And yes, I absolutely would advise you get down to them. The benefits are absolutely huge. So the reason we also recommend reading and videos is because when you start working on yourself, everything changes. There are a whole bunch of people on this planet that are not working on themselves and they don't work on the business. Maybe they just go in each day, they practice the technician role, which means it's kind of like the hairdresser cutting hair. And you can't grow a business that way. What we see when people do that is either they plateau or what usually happens is there's a slight decline. They don't have this big tsunami and lose the business. They drift off course. People don't fall off course, they drift off course. That's level one. Most people not working on themselves and not working on the business. We see exponential growth when we start working with business owners and we hold them accountable to working on the business. We see some serious growth because you stopped cutting hair and you started strategizing. You started looking at the business and looking at where you can improve it and then taking action. But where we see the most growth is when people work on themselves. Jim Rohn said, who's one of the greats in personal development, the godfather of personal development, he said, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Brad Sugars, founder of ActionCOACH, founder of the business coaching industry, said, your earning capacity is dictated by your learning capacity. So the more you learn, the more you earn. So if you combine those two things, work hard on yourself and learn more, everything is going to change for you. That's why we recommend reading, studying, watching the videos.